guys, it's Amy. Welcome to Beginner Series Golf Lessons. I'm going to assume that you have watched all my beginner lessons and you have the fundamentals all the way up to half swings down. So today I'm going to finally show you how to make that beautiful full swing. In order for me to help you make the full swing, I am going to show you 3 checkpoints plus a drill to get you moving fully with ease. Okay, so the first position, let's just first get into the half swing we know. So we get into the half swing, we use the back rotation to get to that L position and the hands are in front. And from here, to complete the backswing, we know that the movements happens from bottom up. So instead of using knees and hips to complete the backswing, we're going to have to use something that's above your back, which is going to be like the shoulder blade area. From here, you're going to use the shoulder blade to get to the top. That's the first position I want to talk about. So the top position, if you have pretty decent flexibility and you coil properly, what's gonna happen is this shaft is going to be parallel to the ground and this shaft is going to be parallel to the target. And also the club face is about 45 degrees angle, which is square, and your left arm is going to be covering your right shoulder. And the spine angle is going to be very similar to the setup spine angle. We don't want this spine angle going up and down because that causes a lot of miss shots. So stay down. You're gonna use the back to get to the half swing and then the shoulder blade completes to get to the top. At this position, if you lack flexibility, then you're not gonna quite hit that parallel to the ground position. You're going to be slightly shy of parallel, which is totally fine, but you have to check that the club is pointing slightly left of the target. Because if it's like right on if it's right on line or slightly inside, then now the club head has gone off plane and it causes a lot of side spin on the golf ball. So if you're shy of the parallel, make sure the club is pointing left of the target. So everybody's top position is slightly different depending on your muscular strength, your flexibility, and beliefs in your swing philosophy. But if you have made full coil, that's the top of your backswing, okay? These are just guidelines. And now when you start down, what happens is if you use the same amount of energy as the half swing, you're never gonna go into the golf ball square. Most likely your face will be open. This is because now in the backswing, your body has rotated that much more, so now you have to make up that extra distance on the way down as well. So that means you have to use a lot more hips to bring your upper body through. Okay, so just remember that point. So let's just get into, pretend like we have hit, let's get into the half swing finish. And here, if you've made a full coil, it's really hard to stop in your half swing finish because there's a lot more momentum and speed going through, so you will go all the way around. But let's just get to the position we know. From here, I want to show you 2 more positions, which are the 3/4 finish and full finish. So 3/4 finish is something that's not talked about that much, but it's one of the most important positions you need to know. The most common finish we see is from here, most of golfers' body stops moving and then their elbows fly apart and then they finish this way. We've seen this finish a lot, right? So the problem with this finish is that because your body only went halfway, you're losing that much more speed and power. So we really want to get that 3/4 position correctly so you're gaining more speed and hitting it longer as opposed to stopping here and then tricking yourself thinking you have finished your swing, right? Okay, so same idea as the backswing. From here, we're not turning the knees or the hips to complete the swing, but we're using shoulder blade to get into the 3/4 finish. Checkpoints here. Both the elbows and the grip end, butt end of the grip points at the target. We're gonna emphasize this position because we don't want the elbows to fly apart. As I've mentioned earlier, if your elbows fly apart, it tricks you to think that you've made your full finish, but you're actually only halfway through, only the hands went by themselves, okay? So we really want to emphasize on elbows staying together, okay? So here, with momentum, you're gonna automatically go into that beautiful full finish. So when you do the full finish, Shaft goes more across your body, not so much up and down. That's more the 80s style, old school style that kind of strains your body a lot, and we don't want to hurt ourselves. So let's stick to rotating around with straight up and down finish. So if you understand those 3 points, I'm going to show you a simple drill to get you moving correctly. So you need a bowl to do this. We're gonna hold the bowl upside down, and when you swing, don't worry about when the bowl is facing down, but when you're hitting the top position, 3/4 finish and full finish, I need you to pretend like there's food inside and you're trying to not spill it. So you get to the top position, you see how the food wouldn't spill? And this is really training you the correct elbow angles and hand positions here, okay? So we don't want to have a chicken wing and you're gonna spill the food, or we don't want to go flat this way and spill the food. So we're trying to keep the food in the bowl, and then we're gonna swing through, get to 3/4 finish, elbows are together, we're supporting the food this way. Here, now it's the left elbow, we're getting that angle and that hand angle correctly. And then here, finish, still haven't spilled the food. But in the 3/4 part, if your elbows come apart, you can easily spill the food this way or that way. So we want to make sure you have food in here, go through, don't spill the food, finish. Hit those 3 points. Let's try it without the bowl to see the movements a little bit better. Okay, so the bowl is here. This is how my hands are. And then I turn back, pay attention to the right elbow, turn through, 3/4 elbows are together, supporting the bowl, finish, supporting the bowl. If you understand the feeling, let's go ahead and hit the golf ball. Okay, just a couple things. Keep your spine down. Left shoulder blade, full coil, a little bit extra hips, elbows together, and finish. Work on your 3 positions, the top position, 3/4 finish, and full finish. Try the bowl drill. I want you to get really comfortable with the full swing motion. So once you get used to doing full swings, next time I'm going to show you how you can apply the same concept to different clubs. I hope you're able to follow along. If you have any questions, please come to Ask Aimee section and leave your questions and comments there, and I'll get back to you guys on those. Thank you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.